everybody, Matt Fugitive here. Tonight we have Exploding Kittens. Plus we're going to be talking about Mario Maker, and our good friend Sarah, aka Twitch streamer aSleepyPanda, will be hanging out with us talking about PAX 2015. All that and more. Kennori's here and so is Rythone. Next on the Noob Shelter.
For September 8th, 2015. Hosted by Matt Fugitive and none other than Kennori and co-host Rythone. Tonight's special guest Twitch streamer aSleepyPanda. And now, here's Matt Fugitive!
Oh, geez, what was that? Wow. Wow, that's loud. Okay. Hello, everybody. We're here. Sorry about the technical difficulties if you tuned in earlier. I'm Matt Fugitive. Welcome to the Noob Shelter. Hi, everybody. We're back. I told you we'd be back, right? Whatever. Anyways, so thanks for joining us tonight. Kennori, as always, Rythone is here, and welcoming back to the Noob Shelter after like her last appearance, which was like a year ago. Sorry, Sarah. aSleepyPanda, Twitch streamer extraordinaire. She's done more in the last year than we will probably ever do in the next 5. So glad to have you here, there, Sarah.
I always say, oh, sorry.
It's okay. You go.
Go ahead. No, you're the guest. I'll
just
shut up.
thank
It's
you.
okay.
Thank you. Go right ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I always say I'm going to sit stream again. Never do.
It's rough. We're rough with work and everything doing it at the same time. It's pretty tough. I haven't streamed very much for the last couple months, to be honest. Just started streaming more again last weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to keep going. We'll see.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Thank you. And I want to make sure that we get something clear real quick. We did not have you on the show just because you went to PAX, okay? Let's just get that out of the air, because I'm worried that that's what you think.
Sure.
I forgot PAX happened until after I'd asked you to join the show, and I'm like, holy shit, PAX happened.
He told me that you were going to be on the show. I was like, oh, that's good. She could give us some insight on PAX. I was just like,
There were a few things. I didn't
And I'm
really...
just like,
Yeah, there were a few things I probably should have paid more attention to, but didn't, so we'll see how this
it's
goes.
okay. I didn't. If I had known, I would have been like, "Hey, if you're going to PAX, can you take some notes on a couple things?" But you know,
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
about making people slaves. That'll be my job if I ever get to PAX. I didn't get it this year. Next year, I know I said last year, this year, but this year I'm saying next year. Next year I'm going to be there, and I'm going to wear a banana hammock.
No, you're not.
Banana hammock and Jurassic World T-shirt. Woohoo!
If you do that,
And a
I'm
Chris
gonna change
Pratt
my
mask.
name to my dad's last name.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
Mm.
I don't want to do that.
What is your dad's last name, anyways? Like,
It's Raggio.
Adabodababa?
Raggio.
Oh, Raggio. I thought it was Raggio or something like that. I'm like, that's weird. So, hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. As you may notice, we had this before a couple episodes ago. We have it again. If you look at the bottom of your screen there, you will see a link to a GoFundMe page. So our co-host, John Porta, is not with us. He's probably not going to be on the show for a bit. He was recently diagnosed with what is called Guillain-Barré syndrome, or GBS. It is a seriously screwed up condition. Pretty much imagine your immune system attacking your nervous system. Think about that for a second. Your immune system attacking your nervous system as if it was some kind of virus. That is exactly what he's going through right now. He has been in and out of the hospital. So his brother set up a GoFundMe page. You can see it there at the bottom of the screen. Please go and donate whatever you can. We're going to leave it up for the rest of the night. And John Porta Potty, we salute you and hope to see you back on the show soon. Get well soon, man. and we miss you very much here. We're gonna keep talking about this later tonight, and we'll even bring up we'll show you the GoFundMe page and this really awesome picture of him. He's not as skinny in that picture anymore. He's pretty beefcake now. He's all muscles and stuff. As you guys, as you guys may have seen, the last episode he was on, he actually had a webcam. So we actually got to see Porta in the flesh, digital flesh thing.
We saw his fleshy bits.
We saw his fleshy bits. We saw his muscles, and I just kept on commenting on how beefcake he was. So, but yeah, he'll be back on a later show. But right now, he's got his own personal stuff to take care of. So
he's gonna kick some ass.
So let's go down the row. Rythone, welcome back. I think this might be your last episode for a while.
Maybe.
Unless we switch the schedule.
If we stayed on Tuesday nights, I won't be able to. I'll be Sunday, Monday off going
forward.
Can
you still mod the chat room like you normally do?
Oh, yeah, I can keep an eye on that. That's no problem.
Of course. That's good.
I'll be there digitally.
That's good. That's good. So what have you been doing since I've last talked to you? I mean, you kind of were there for the DuckTales special that I did.
Yep. Other than that, I had to tweak the mod pack and get that back up in a more usable, playable sort of sense.
Right.
I think we're pretty much in the most stable state I've had it in quite some time, and I think the server's just about ready to open up to, anyone watching the show that wants to join us.
Okay. Well, that's good. We lost Sarah again. We're having Skype issues tonight, or at least she is. So we'll get her back, though. And of course, Kennori's here, and with a little bit of a change. Where are you, Kennori?
I'm in a bedroom in your house. I'm petting a cat.
We did it. We got Kennori here to Noob Shelter Studios. So
living the dream.
Really excited about that, and I'm glad you're here.
Oh,
so
Sarah's back. That's good.
She's coming back. There we go.
Skype.
All right, I'm on the good side of Washington State. The side, that's not dry during the summer.
Well, I am glad to have you back. Glad to have you here, bro, and I'm glad we could get you out of that rat hole situation that you were in. So, and you look a lot healthier and a lot cleaner, and you smell beautiful.
Time to get this fat off now.
Yeah, we're working on that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, right.
We'll get you. We'll get you, man.
Guess is also here. Mike, fat ass cat. What's up?
Yes. Yeah, there's Baby. That's one of the unofficial Noob Shelter mascots. The other one being Sherbert, my cat, wherever he ran off to.
His cat's kind of antisocial.
And then we got a dog in this house too now. That's fun. So we got 3 animals. But don't tell our managers because we're only allowed to have 2 animals in this apartment. We have 3. Oh my God.
My big ass cat too.
A big fluffy.
Oh man.
You have the fat ass cats.
Of course, all the animals are all around you guys, and I'm just sitting here like, I got a cat and a dog.
You stopped them on my desk.
Did you chase them off?
Whap!
What, Matt's cat?
Did you chase out the animals? Is that why?
I don't know. No, I didn't. They're allowed to roam in here. I mean, we did an episode one night when I had Little Mac, and he was all up in my face. So, it's all fine.
Boy.
So, anyway, and of course, Sarah is back. And so you said you haven't been streaming much recently?
Work, mainly work. I had a change in my work situation a few months back, which screwed some stuff up a bit as far as schedule. I was streaming at least 5 days a week, 2 to 3 hours a day. But when my schedule changed, my hours changed, and then I had trouble kind of figuring out a good time that would work where my boyfriend was sleeping, and because I would stream when he should be sleeping. Is
there a specific reason? Is he like really loud? Is there a specific reason why you stream while he's sleeping?
Because I'm loud. My setup is in the bedroom, so I would keep him up. Plus, the lighting setup I've got is a little bright.
Okay, so wait.
That would keep him up.
Where is your setup in your house now?
It's in my bedroom.
So
I have
you
a pretty
stream
big bedroom
while he sleeps in your bedroom with bright lights.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying not to do.
Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought I heard.
Yeah, that's not something
that
we
you
did
only
before.
stream
That's
when
something
he
I was
sleeps.
trying to avoid doing.
Okay.
I only stream when he's asleep.
Kick him out on the couch.
He doesn't need sleep. Bright lights, loud noises. It's all good.
Here's some. Here's a bit of advice, Sarah. Do you have a dining room?
Yes.
Throw everything out in the dining room and move into the dining room because that's what I did here.
Well, I have I technically have sort of almost an extra room downstairs.
Right.
But the thing is, it's kind of where everyone around. It's like it's by the kitchen and it's kind of where everyone goes because we have a roommate too. So I try not to.
There's my kitchen right there. I don't care.
Encroach in that space if I can avoid it.
I just tell everyone, hey, do you want to be on the World Wide Web live? And they're all like, no. I'm like, then stay the fuck out of this room. French, but yeah. Just like, well, see, it kind of works for me now. We can broadcast a little earlier. I could broadcast earlier if I could get everybody together earlier and if I could just get everything done while I'm at work. My job does allow me to remote in from home and get everything done. Like when I'm at work, I will remote in and do the intro and then come home. And as you see, we're now doing a pre-roll, like a warm opening or or warm intro. Now at the beginning, it's something I'm playing with. It seems to work, so I might continue doing that. Good old Windows Movie Maker. Do we know if Windows Movie Maker is available for Windows 10?
I can look.
I don't see why not. It's been available since like what, XP?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, okay.
It is
good.
available.
For how much?
I think it's free because I have it on my computer and I have Windows.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. Yeah,
I didn't even look to see if I have that.
Oh, so
I still need to get Windows 10.
Sarah, you're on Windows 10, huh?
Yes.
How's
That's
XSplit? Do you use XSplit to broadcast?
I use OBS.
OBS.
Ah.
Okay.
OBS is better.
What's my?
OBS is not as user-friendly necessarily, but there's a lot more options, and that's why I like using it. And
It's more sandbox.
I've been meaning to.
Sort of.
When I first started streaming our test shows, which was me just playing Minecraft, I used OBS, but there was a couple caveats about it that I didn't like or that weren't available. That might be available now. That XSplit offers. So I'll give OBS a second look. I was just wondering if anybody's used XSplit with Windows 10 because that's the only thing that I'm reluctant to update. I'm still on Windows 7 right now, so that's why I'm reluctant to update to Windows 10 because I don't know how it's going to play with After Effects and with XSplit. So and with the camera that I'm using. So
1 second, guys. I need to move my work keyboard so my cat can lay down because he's being a baby.
Just for that, Andrew, or just for that.
The one issue I've had was with Skype, I think, since upgrading.
He hates that song, by the way, and I use that as
You realize I sleep like 2 feet away from your room, right?
And you realize I have a girlfriend that could kick your ass, right?
Okay, fair.
She's strong. She hurts me sometimes. Jeez. And that's not a proud thing to admit, but hey, I will because she kicks somebody. She can kick somebody's ass. Anyways, great to have all of you guys on the show here. And again, just a reminder to our viewers, if you're out there watching us, right there at the bottom of the screen, help our friend John Porter, our co-host, a.k.a. Porta Potty, GoFundMe.com/RX3EURFG. I hate those URLs. Can we get something a little bit better? GoFundMe. You guys make a lot of money. I know you do.
It's better than those really long...
Yeah, John, drop it like it's hot, man. In the
Already
chat.
in there.
It's in the chat room. Go ahead and click on that thing. Because now, for some reason, Twitch's admin privileges are starting to work, and they actually remember Rythone's an admin, even though we haven't used him for like almost a year.
Yeah, it's remembered me the whole time. I love it.
So, Sarah, have you played, before we get into the, real quick, another question, have you played with Hitbox at all?
In the past, I never really got into it, to be honest. I never really moved over or tried it a whole lot.
Have you played World of Warcraft?
I have.
Okay. Hitbox is to video game streaming as Shatra is to World of Warcraft right now. There's nobody there.
Yeah. Well, YouTube Gaming just started.
Yeah.
That was just released, and a lot of people are moving over there. Some people from Twitch, but I'm sure more people from Hitbox. And there were some things about the past of Hitbox that I've heard about. I don't know if it's true that has made me also reluctant in even trying it.
Right.
But yeah, with YouTube Gaming, I'm sure a lot of people are moving over there.
Right. Yeah.
Hitbox just extended their profit sharing just like Twitch and YouTube is as well. I got an email on that not too long ago, and they support 4K streaming as well, and I don't know that any of the other ones support that yet.
We just
Not
haven't.
that a lot of users actually.
We haven't actually had any viewers over there, and we tend to have more viewers on Twitch than we did over at Hitbox. That's kind of why I came back to Twitch. But unfortunately, because we've been gone for so long from Twitch, people have stopped caring. It's like, well, you're not here anymore. So, and we even went as far as to like embed all of our Hitbox stuff onto noobshelter.com, but people still were just like, no, no part of it, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah, Twitch is definitely more established for just in general. So that's part of the problem is that Twitch is very established. It's used on Xbox One,
It's
PS4. It's used everywhere.
And I'm pretty sure 80% of this show will be muted or censored by the end, once it goes to VOD on Twitch. That's why we tell our viewers, do not view us after the show. If you miss anything, go to youtube.com/noobshelter. Check us out there. All episodes that are recorded on the night of broadcast will be uploaded within 24 hours. Unless I forget, like I did with Matt Fugitive versus DuckTales, then it'll be uploaded in 3 days. Yeah. So anyways, I got to hang on a second here.
Link in chat.
Yeah, I got to do the link drop.
Which one?
The one that says we're live.
Oh.
Because Hitbox used to do that automatically for me, but now it doesn't do that here. I could probably set it up, but
You're talking about like Twitter or something else?
Facebook.
Ah.
It'll do it. Here's the thing: when I stream from the PlayStation 4, it'll post to my Facebook that I'm streaming, but I can't get it to post to the Noob Shelter site, and I still haven't configured Twitch to post to the Noob Shelter site when we're streaming live. So, or to the Noob Shelter's page. So there's that little chestnut. Anyways, we've gone on too much. Let's go ahead and continue on here with tonight's episode. Before we get into our main topic, let's talk kitties. Ooh. So if you guys, unless you guys have been living in a hole or you guys don't know, like Kennori, this wonderful online cartoonist known as the Oatmeal, Matthew Inman, who I believe lives in the Seattle area, recently came up with this idea for a card game. So he got somebody together, and they decided to make a card game with his art on it. And what you see now is called Exploding Kittens. This game was just released about a week or so ago to the general public. It was originally a Kickstarter that raised a whole crap ton of money. And everybody who did the Kickstarter, of course, got the game, I believe, early. Did you do the Kickstarter, Sarah, or no?
I did.
You did?
I got it early. Just haven't had a chance to play it yet.
How long have you had it in your possession for?
Oh wow, like probably at least a month.
So did they had the Not Safe for Work edition as well too as part of the Kickstarter campaign?
Yeah, they had both available. And it came with like some artwork. I wish I brought that up. I should have went and grabbed my stuff, but it came with a couple. It came with a couple things in the box. Meows at you.
Let's examine some of these not safe for work cards. Me and Kennori, my girlfriend, played last night for about almost an hour or two, and it was a really fun game. Kennori got his ass handed to him several times. Unfortunately, I tried. It wasn't my fault that you made me shuffle the deck when there was a diffuser there with your name on it.
You noped a lot of my diffusers.
Well, yeah, I didn't have any nopes at the time.
We are getting some feedback, it looks like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's saying that looks like at least Panda's echoing. I was told earlier that Kennori was echoing, but I didn't get any follow-ups on that.
Well, if we're getting any echoing, just please let us know. I'm going to try to, let me see here. I'm going to play with some knobs here. Let me turn that one down. And this one down.
Those knobs.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
I think our listeners can still hear me. I don't know. I have a mix minus set up
Skype
on here.
call is echoing.
It's going to be Matt.
Oh, hang on. All right.
You got that local stream going again?
Nope. How is it now, Stinky Pete 9?
And then wait for the delay.
Of course. because I have a
I
mix
think they're
minus.
working on that delay thing too.
Well, no, it's with
Actually.
Skype, and I have a mix minus setup, and I think
Oh.
yeah, there we go. I fixed it. So it was my fault.
Awesome.
I accidentally upped your guys' volume. So all right, so how I got the mix minus setup is
Gotcha.
you guys can't hear yourself. Like, well, you can hear yourself obviously because Skype, but like if I had that turned up, it would be echoing all over the place. Really sorry about that, guys, and I just destroyed the show for the night. But anyways, moving on. So let's take a look at some of these not safe for work Exploding Kitten cards. This is one of them. This one's pretty cool. You got the scientist guy with the cat.
Autofocus is not your friend right now.
It is not. God, this.
Wow.
There we go.
There
It's
you go. A
go-
little
it's
better.
Going, it's going. It's going.
Oh, come
Ah!
on. There we
Yes.
go.
See that one? That was pretty cool.
That looks awesome.
I like this one here. Diffuse via mauling a baby. So you see right there the cat.
Oh, yeah, the
mauling
cat's
a
just
mauling
chewing on
a
a
baby. Yeah,
baby's head.
that's pretty cool.
It was great.
What's a good one here? Give me. I don't know. Oh, this one's cool. This is another diffuse card. This is what you use to stop the exploding kittens from killing you. Diffuse via excessive ball cleaning. Notice the kitty licking his balls.
I haven't actually looked through my cards yet.
It's pixelated. Oh, you're getting
A lot
little-
of these cards are great.
I like this one here, Cat Schrodinger.
Great.
Cat Schrodinger.
Oh.
That one's pretty cool. See if we can get the focus there. Come on, focus. You must combine your effores.
I
Focus.
also linked to us on my player.me. Maybe we'll get a couple new people who
There you
haven't
go.
checked out the stream before.
Where is that one? I don't know if I opened this one here. Oh, where is this? Tell me. Nope, that's not it. I was looking for a specific card. Oh, that one I want to show, and then I won't show anymore after if I can find this other card. I can't find it. It was the See the Future card. The Boob Wizard.
Oh yeah, there's
Boob Wizard. But this one I like here. Nope. The Pope of Nope has spoken. And it is just a nope giving you fingers.
That is
And
pretty awesome.
if my auto zoom would work perfectly, then we wouldn't have this problem. Let me see if
Move
I
it
can.
over a little bit so it's not seeing your mic arm.
Let me just a second here. Let me do video output, and nope, it would be video input that I want to configure. Just a
See
second.
if you had one of those screens.
Nope,
from
I do have.
PAX.
I do have autofocus. But let's try this. Let me slide it up gently. Oh, it's gonna work. No,
A
it's
little
not.
bit more over to the side.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. The Nope Pope. Ugly as fuck. Anyways, but yeah, that's Exploding
ugly as
Kittens.
sin.
Ugly as sin. Oh my god, now I'm blurry. Oh. One of these days, I'm going to host a show where I have no technical issues whatsoever. I just need $10,000.
we can talk about that after the show.
Yeah, pretty much. That didn't
If we
work.
could get a warehouse, we could convert it into a studio.
That would be nice. Does anybody have $10,000 to buy a warehouse in Seattle?
I wish I had $10,000.
Because
Well,
you're
just
still
I
up
don't
in,
got-
Just an office I'd love to have.
I know, right? It would be nice if I could just find. See, this is why I wish I. All right, this is why I wish I lived in Spokane, making the money that I do right now, because I would be able to afford an apartment and afford a nice tiny little office to do this show in, as well as internet for both places, because Spokane's cheap.
That's
Because
true.
no one wants to live there, but I
You
do.
convinced me to move out here.
I know I did.
If we had a place or an office in a wave service area, maybe pull some strings.
That'd
Hey,
be nice.
can ya hook us up with some that wave broadband you got there?
Oh, no. Wave G.
Wave G? Oh, what is that? Your gigabit?
It's
Internet?
the new
Yeah,
gigabit
that's
that
the
they've got
gigabit.
down there. Yeah, down in
what,
Seattle.
what systems are they serving?
Seattle mostly for Wave G, I think.
Of
At
course.
least for the time being. I think there's some. It's mostly apartment complexes, so I think there's one in Kenmore, Linwood, maybe.
Yeah, condo internet's
Um,
that one too.
Oh, condo internet. That's right.
yeah,
that's right.
Wave G's a new
But wait,
one that they're
they're,
actually
they're condo internet and WaveG are the same now. One and the same.
Oh, I must have missed that email.
Ooh, really? Which means you guys are in Bellevue then, because I think they have condo internet.
They're
Yep.
above Bellevue.
So, but anyway, so we, like I said, Exploding Kittens was fun. I think the Grandioso winner was my girlfriend. She kicked all of our asses several times. I
Four
won
games, she won 3 of them.
I won the last game, so I'm 1 for 4 or something. I don't know. Kennori is 0 for 4, and she's 3 for 4. So we will definitely.
Fun fact: every game his
back.
girlfriend won, I lost first.
Yeah, he did. He did. He kept blowing up. Stupid kitten. Wasn't it always I think you kept getting the puke kitten card too.
One of them was an exploding. Well, of course,
One of them.
exploding.
But I
cat.
swear to God, you got that puke kitten card like twice.
Probably. I
Like-
drew it a lot.
We should have changed up the kitten cards, but oh well, it doesn't matter. But anyway, so yeah, if you guys ever get a chance, it's on Amazon.com. I believe it's $20 a deck. Exploding Kittens. You can go to explodingkittens.com, and there's links there to purchase it. Highly recommended if you guys like a good card game. It was loads of fun.
It was like Munchkin, but faster and without the leveling up.
It was like Munchkin meets Uno meets, what'd you say, Old Maid?
Old Maid, because if you draw the exploding
Meets
kitten,
Goldfish with Exploding Kittens and Boob Wizards. If you play the not safe for work one. If you play the safe for work one, there's a Beard Cat, which I think is a blatant ripoff of Catbeard the Pirate, a comic my friend Matt Nelson does. So, catbeardthepirate.com if you guys want to check that out too. He's a good guy. He does not endorse the show whatsoever. He probably would hate us for mentioning his name on the show. So, anyways,
Drop that link then.
drop it like it's hot. No, go ahead. And drop
Oh,
it like
okay.
that.
On the way.
Catbeardthepirate.com. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get on to our next little mini topic here. So, as some of you may know, the greatest video game on the planet is about to drop within the next couple days. What is it, like 2 days or so it's supposed to drop? Friday, September 11th. So the day that the terrorists blew up the World Trade Center, the greatest video game ever will be dropping in retail stores, and we at the Noob Shelter actually have the means to pick it up, and we will be. And
You're
it is
welcome.
called Super Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Yes, a game that you make your own game in is like the
your own
hottest.
Mario levels.
Well, what
no, that's one of the
semantics.
No, we'll talk about it in a moment.
But
Go
anyways,
on.
but you can make your own dreams come true. It's like Mario Paint without the paint, but you can build your own Mario levels. Okay, so flash forward a couple of years ago, real quick before we get into this. I owned Mario Paint for the Super Nintendo, and I used to imagine creating my own video game in Mario Paint. I would make my own little animations when I got pretty good at it. And one of the things I would do is make my own little Earthbound characters or make myself into Mario and stuff like that, pixel edit, and make my own video game scenes. And it was amazing. It was cool. And I always wished, I'm like, Nintendo, why don't you make a game where you can build your own Mario levels or something like that? Well, that dream, after like, what was that, 95, and we're in 2015. So 20 years later, that dream finally comes true. So now they're releasing Mario Maker. One of the things that I've heard about this game, I don't know if it's true or not, is that it's built on the same engine that they actually used to develop actual Super Mario games.
Nice.
So what about this game are we all like hot and bothered about? Well, first and foremost, generations will come together. I'm a little bit PO'd about this. Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World, and new Super Mario Brothers Wii and Wii U are all going to have elements that you can use and manipulate in Mario Maker. That I'm excited about. Here's where I'm pissed off. Okay, as some of you may know, if you're elite or if you just know, a long time ago, after Super Mario Brothers launched, in Japan, a video game called Super Mario Brothers 2 was released that the Japanese deemed too difficult for the Americans. So they took a game called Doki Doki Panic, reskinned it with Mario characters, and then sent that to the United States as Super Mario Brothers 2. So Nintendo, why aren't we getting that included on there too? Because the one thing I would love to do is create a Mario level where I throw on my hammer suit and whap Big Boss Wart, the big frog boss at the end of the game, with my flying hammers.
Doom.
Of Doom. Yeah.
Everything's better with Doom.
With Doom.
Everything's
flying
better
hammers
with Doom.
of Doom. So.
Wait, you get flying hammers and...
Yeah, in Super Mario Bros. 3, if you get the hammer
that's
suit,
right.
if you get the hammer suit, you can throw hammers. And it is
I'm
the
more
most
of a person. I never actually played through that game.
it is the ultimate weapon of the game. Because it can destroy everything. It can destroy Thromps, Boos, the stupid little Boo slider thingies that pop out. It can kick Bowser in like I think kick Bowser's ass in like 6 hits. It can knock a Koopa Kid out in like 3. It is like the ultimate Super Mario Bros. 3 weapon, the hammer suit, but yet is the rarest one to find. Unless you're in World 5 in the Cloud World, there's a Mushroom House, I think, that explicitly gives you hammer suits. But good luck keeping it. Oh, and also it's impervious to fire damage. If you squat down and get hit with a fireball, it won't hit you. So the next in line would be the Tanuki suit because you can turn into Stone Mario. Anyways, I digress. So there's that. You can play different Mario versions throughout the history. However, you cannot mix and match. So you can't take elements from Mario 3 and move them to Mario Brothers, or take Yoshi from Mario World and move him into Mario 3, vice versa, so on and so forth. So there are limitations, but the sky's the limit as far as what you can do with in-game. Some of the materials that they have for all 4 games are, I believe, somewhat available in each of the respective playthings.
Piranha plants and pipes and stuff.
Yeah,
like
pretty
that.
much stuff like that. The other cool thing is you cannot upload unbeatable levels. That is a big thing. So if I make a level with no ending, you can't upload it. I can't upload it. I don't know how they're going to work that one out. I'm pretty sure it is.
Maybe they playtest it first.
Every course that is uploaded with a 16-character identifier can be shared on social media. Nintendo would not specify if a player could discover new stages or create through Miiverse. It doesn't really specifically say on my checklist here how they detect unbeatable levels. I'm assuming I think when you create a goalpost, like that kind of is like, a signal that says, hey, you can end this level here. I'm not exactly
sure.
but
At the same time, somebody can just put that anywhere they want to.
That's true.
And make it unreachable. So I think they would playtest it first before releasing
I
it.
think so. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. It's interesting, though. Again, we'll have to wait and see. There will be offline support, so if your people are out in the woods somewheres and you don't have internet access for some ungodly reason, the disc comes with 100 courses already pre-built, so you do not need an internet to hook up. However, Nintendo does recommend, hey, you have an internet connection to fully enjoy the game. This one I kind of like, but I kind of hate, because I am all about good artists create, great artists steal, as Steve Jobs once said. Players can download, play, and even alter stages made by other players, but you cannot re-upload those altered stages. So if somebody makes a really awesome game or really awesome stage, and I want to alter it and make it even better, I can't re-upload it because it's got the unique identifier attached to that stage after I download it. The only thing I could do is, we could do this, Kennori. You have a Wii U, I have a Wii U. We can connect 2 separate Wii U's together, and we can just go ahead and start creating different things, little bits here and there. We can just manually recreate the stage.
It would be nice if it would let you at least link back to the original creation so you can give credit.
That would be cool.
That would make sense.
Like what YouTube does, Hey. So who's beeping? Is that me? I think that's me.
I think that's you.
That's you, yeah.
I don't see why any of our... no,
give me a second
my
here.
Facebook's...
Let me just a second. Open volume mixer. Let me turn down Chrome. That's the one thing I like about Windows 7 is that I can individually turn down individual apps. Somebody tagged me in a post, and now everyone's commenting on it and clicking on it, and it's like, really?
You can unfollow that. My grandma does it all the time, and I just unfollow. I love my grandma, but old people on Facebook should be illegal.
The other cool thing about Mario Maker, it's coming with a voting system. So this is how your stuff gets shown. So if your stuff is really, really awesome, people can issue you stars, which bumps you up in the ranks. That's nothing really, special. That's nothing really special. It's kind of like as Nintendo claims, the social currency that drives the visibility of the stage. So the more stars you get, the more visible your levels become. However, good luck, because I'm pretty sure because they've already given people demos and stuff like that, there's probably already a bunch of pre-made levels that are starred to heck that will never get knocked down off their pedals.
There will always be there's always going to be a Knights of New click out there looking at new levels and stuff, so you don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if your level is really good, it will get noticed. It's just like Reddit.
Here's the other cool thing about Mario Maker. The difficulty is not going to be assigned by the creator, so you cannot mark that it is a hard level or an easy level. The difficulty is assigned to the level based on how many people actually beat it. That one is kind of cool. So if only 12 people out of 192 attempts complete a level, which is a 6% completion rate, it will fall into the hard difficulty category. So that's going to be interesting. They talk about a mystery mushroom that you can unlock. This mystery mushroom, I believe, it has a question mark on it and can turn you into different things when you encounter one. It's only a cosmetic transformation, though. You can still move and jump at the same speed and height he normally would. But you can unlock more mystery mushrooms, and we'll get to that in just a second, because this is where, months of hard work and collecting are going to come into play. Moving on, unlockable content. They have this is the part that is going to either win people over or make people cry. When you get the game, not everything's unlocked. You're given a simple set of tools, and Nintendo did this for a reason, to start you out slowly. You're given a limited palette of blocks and enemies and other elements to play around in creation mode for about 5 minutes or so. Once you get in 5 minutes of creating, you unlock more goodies and so on and so forth. By playing a little more every day or week, you unlock a wealth of content and can build majestic levels. So that's going to be interesting to see how fast this content comes out. What would be cool and what would probably sell me, this is where I'm upset, because I want to get in, I want to play, I want to get dirty, I want to make crazy levels for my brother to play, or for my friend Andy Drains, who was a co-host on another show of mine, to play, or anybody else that I know that has a Wii U to play. But I can't do that just yet. I have to slowly build up to that. But if Nintendo had like an unlock code that would say, hey, type in this code and you'll unlock everything just so you can get your hands dirty, then that would, be suffice to me. But I'll deal with it. And then, of course, last but not least, the biggest thing about Mario Maker that we're excited for is Amiibo support. Oh, my God. Lots and lots of Amiibos.
Yeah. Here you go, Ike. You can just show right there. He fights for his friends. It's okay.
Yeah. So who do you got up? Oh, that's your
Ike.
Your Ike.
Yeah.
Do you love your Ike? Gotta get on that Ike. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so but yeah, Nintendo has touted over 100 Amiibo support for over 100 different types of Amiibo. So far, we have confirmed through video that the Splatoon Amiibos are compatible. Probably the Animal Crossing Amiibos are going to be compatible. All the Smash Brother and Super Mario Amiibos are compatible. So yeah, that's going to be
That's going to be a weird thing, Little Mac.
However, I did see a video of this where they use a NES Amiibo. The Amiibos will only work for the 8-bit Super Mario Brothers side of the Mario Maker. So, and they're only cosmetic. So, if you unlock Link, you don't get to shoot your sword blaster all over the place. You know, your sword all over. Or if you unlock Ness, you don't get to do PK Fire on everything that comes your way. You know, although that would be cool if he got the Fire Flower. PK Fire, PK Fire.
Maybe there might be an Easter egg. We don't know.
It could be. I don't know. Well, I think when you get a Fire Flower or another weapon, it kind of reverts you back to Mario's normal mode.
That's dumb.
I know.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But I
Whatever.
understand. Before we get all boo-hoo and stuff, let's look at this real quick. Let's use Super Smash Brothers as an example. What have we gotten in downloadable content? New levels, new costumes. We got Lucas back. We got Mewtwo back. And we got freaking Ryu from Street Fighter as a playable character in Smash Brothers. Ryu from Street Fighter can uppercut Mario, Sonic, and Pac-Man. Okay? Just
Kind of awesome.
I'm sorry, but you've got the guy with the flaming sword.
Oh, who?
Roy?
Roy? Oh, sorry. I fail. That's my fail horn. Whenever I fail at something, I play that sound now.
Beat you over the head with a mackerel.
Yeah, I deserve that. So, anyway, so we on the Noob Shelter are going to be getting a copy of it. We can't do a live play of it because we don't have the equipment to do it yet. And the equipment that we need to do it is about $100. So if you go to noobshelter.com, click on the donate tab, you can donate us some equipment. Do it.
we would love a Hapage, because then I could stream Chrono Trigger and Earthbound
Hapage. Yes.
from an SNES.
Taking
I've been
a-
playing Chrono Trigger. It's great. Anyway, back on subject.
Well, we're done with the topic, but taking a quick break on that. You've been playing Chrono Trigger like a madman since you moved here.
Not like a madman. If I played like a madman, I would have beaten it by now.
Well, why haven't you beaten it by now?
Because I'm not gonna hog the living room and I work.
Oh, that's true. Well, you work till like 3:30, right?
Yeah, I wake up at like 10. I work at 11. I
So
work till
from
3:30.
3:30 to
And then-
5:30.
and then
you
I
have
just do in
2
my
hours.
room,
From-
doing things I don't want to talk about on the air.
I don't. What the? I don't want to
dear.
know.
You know what I do, Matt. I can't really say it, but
You play D&D and Diablo 3.
that and other things. I live in Washington.
Oh.
I have knee pain, and it helps out a lot. Like if you see me wincing in pain, it's because I'm sober right now.
Legalize.
At least I got chicken.
Sorry.
That
had
the fact that you were playing WoW.
I barely play WoW now.
You know what? He could be saying that could be what he's doing. He's not getting,
No,
dude,
I actually had an opportunity to join a really good guild,
He's
but
not
I
hitting the
chose to
rod.
show over joining the guild.
See, because he's awesome like that. But who's playing WoW right now? This guy.
Barely.
Barely. Well, yeah.
Are you
well,
level 100 yet?
dude, I have been playing at work. Okay, we've been so
Dude,
quiet
I
at
was
work.
full time at work, and I still hit level 100
I'm
in a
at
week.
97 right now. I'm getting there. But see, I've been segueing off trying to collect mounts.
Oh no, it's easier. It's just easier
I got that
to
Twilight
collect mounts
Drake.
after you hit 100.
I got that
It's-
Twilight Drake. I got
Yeah.
that Twilight Drake. That was badass. I screwed that up at first. I went in with no buffs and started slaughtering that boss. And then the 3 drakes came down and teleported him out. I was all by myself, so I couldn't finish it. So I wiped. So I reset, went back in, and went out, and then I buffed myself all up and went after him, and killed him in like
So you
5
pop
like,
your cooldowns.
and like less than 2 minutes. He was down, and then I had him out. Yay!
Leroy.
I killed the Nixia by myself. That was not fun.
When?
Well, recently, like not last week, but the week before, I was like level 96. I killed a Nixia, but it took forever because she entered in stage 2, and the only DPS that I have, or not DPS, the ranged DPS that I have is my heroic throw, which does like 2,000 damage, and I sat there for like a good 45 minutes. Heroic throw, cooldown, till I got to 40%. I literally asked one of my coworkers that was sitting next to me, "Hey, what's 40% of like 500,000 or something?" So, anyways,
200,000.
it was something like that. But I got her down to 40%. She eventually landed, and I killed her within a minute. That's because again, I went in without buffs, so that was my fault.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys something.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
we got some time. Go for it.
Hold on, I'm trying to find
got a
it.
few
It's in my
seconds.
imager folder somewhere. Where are you? Un momento.
Por favoris.
Oh
Where are you, dude?
There we go.
All right.
What do you got?
Okay.
Where am I looking?
I
There you go,
really
Mitch.
gotta.
I'm gonna send it to Rythone. And then you can drop it in.
You gonna drop it in?
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
That's what I was looking for.
Let me open up this Facebook thing.
This is
Do.
this is how we do things on the Noob Shelter.
Yep. Professionalism.
Yep. Anyway, so
There you go.
while you guys are dropping links like it's hot, what did you drop?
It's just a screen cap of my greatest WoW achievement.
Did you guys drop? Where did you guys drop it?
He dropped it to me. Hang on, I'm grabbing it.
Oh, jeez.
I just got to find out where my computer has put it. Okay, Facebook. Hang on. I found it. Hang on. I just had to see where he sent it to me.
We live in the 21st century where information can be streamed in a matter of milliseconds, and it's taking you guys like over a minute and a half to 2 minutes.
I have 5
to
pages of,
drop a link.
images on Imager, and it was on the 4th page. Okay, forgive me.
So,
All right, moving on. I'm done with you guys. So, anyways, while you guys are doing whatever it is, post it in the chat room. I'll look at it
It's already
later.
there.
It is? Did you guys
Yeah,
get it?
you're lagging behind there, Matt.
I don't care. I don't care.
So, if we look at that image, on the left, you have overall rankings for the final boss fight of one of the raids. And on the left, or on the right, I mean, you have the class and spec-specific rankings. Look at where Kennori shows up.
Dang.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was so proud. I was able to stop being try hard after that.
This is WoW?
Yeah, this is...
Oh,
Lei Shan
wow.
was the
Yeah.
final boss of Throne of Thunder.
Stupid
Oh.
horde.
You were part of Bastion.
In Illidan, yeah, Bastion. That was our guild name.
I think I've run across them back when I used to play. I was on Illidan for a little while.
What, during what expec?
I haven't played since...
Pandaria? Because
No,
we made
before that.
Bastion. We made Bastion in the middle of Pandaria. We made it.
Okay, then it
I
was
one of
something
the
else.
founding fathers. So, okay.
All right, moving
We're done.
on.
We can move on.
Moving on. Moving on. Okay.
I'm sorry, you gave me permission.
Let's go on to PAX 2015 because that's what this is all about. Our main topic for tonight. So PAX came, PAX went. I wasn't there again for the umpteenth year that I've lived in the state. I've only known about PAX for like 3 years, and I've lived in the state for like 8.
You've only known for 3?
Yeah, I was kind of a
Oh my
closet.
gosh, and I've been going for 8 now.
I was
we
kind
gotta
of a
get
closet
ourselves in the
computer
good
geek.
graces of like Intel or one of those companies, and they'll sponsor us to go.
Right? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if
like
they're
the
that
Game
nice.
HyperX sponsored a few people to go.
Really?
Yeah.
X sponsors everybody.
Oh, I know. HyperX, Corsair, and
Well, then I need to talk to them because
Yeah.
I would love to be sponsored.
We need to talk to them too. Hey, how would you like to sponsor like 2 foul-mouthed guys who have a really interesting
Oh my
show?
god. Being sponsored with the same guy who sponsors Sneaky? Holy shit, that'd be amazing.
We should talk to them.
We're
Hey,
getting to that in a minute.
we got foul-mouthed people running the show, and whatever.
We're from New York.
And we
It's
do
okay.
it, and we do it whenever the hell we feel like it. Our shows can be anywhere from a week between each other to like a month to like a year. Anyways,
Fuck
so
cats.
so
we
anyways,
haven't done
so
that
anyways,
long between shows.
I know.
It's been 2
So
months
anyways,
since I was on the show.
well, when
well,
was
2 months is different than a year.
that's true. So anyways,
That's right.
PAX,
More often
PAX,
than
PAX 2015 came and went, and it was awesome from what I hear. And of course, Sarah was there,
Yep.
and we inadvertently asked Sarah back at the same time PAX ended. And again, like I said, that was not intentional. But hey, since you were there, how was it? I mean, was it awesome again like this last year? I caught your comment about people showering. How was the BO level this year compared to last year?
Pretty good altogether. I think the problem with other years in the past are that a lot of the lines were in a very small enclosed space. Like 1 year I was in the Guild Wars 2 line way back several years ago, and they were in the line itself was in a small tiny room before getting into the panel, and that was an awful experience.
So I
But
heard,
it seemed a little better this year. It seemed a little better.
so I heard they changed things up. What was it specifically that they changed up? Obviously, I'm assuming the lines were changed a little bit.
Yeah, they changed. They basically got rid of the queue room altogether and said we open at 10. So everyone had to wait outside if they wanted to come in for the expo hall. There were what are some of the other changes? To be honest, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to most of the changes. I just went like, hey, it's more lines still, whatever.
So again, I will ask you because this went unanswered. But on a scale of 1 to 10, the BO from last year compared to the BO of this year, what would you rate it?
Compared?
Yeah. So the BO from last year on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you have given that?
Like last year's, I would give it like an 8. This year it was like 4 or 5.
Oh,
So
there you go.
it improved. I don't know if it's because of just the places I went.
That is an improvement.
Or what it was.
Actually,
Way to go. Way to go,
Next
Pat.
year, what you should do is if it gets really bad, Just like mini deodorant sticks. Just throw them in
Pass
there.
them out.
Yeah.
That's what they need. They need like a sponsor with the.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do, Kennori, next year. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I swear to God, next year. Okay, and I'm sure I can get my girlfriend on board to let me do this because she loves this stuff. I'm going to go to a dollar store. I'm going to buy $1 little sticks. I'm going to buy as many as I possibly can. I'm going to start buying them now this year, and I'm going to start saving them over through the next year. And then like every month, I'm going to go maybe like buy 5 or 6 of them. I'm going to put them in a box until like I at least have like 1,000 of them. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to handcraft like Noob Shelter logos with our web address. And I'm going to stand outside of PAX and start handing everybody deodorant sticks as they're walking in day one at PAX. And if I don't, if I don't get
stick Noob Shelter,
and if I don't
stickers
get,
on them.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do. Put Noob Shelter stickers on them, and I'm gonna hand them out to everybody. And then if I don't get punched in the face, then it'll be a success. I'm gonna actually have a camera there
I don't
too.
think you get punched in the face for that. Yeah,
I
I
think a lot of
think
people
people are like, oh, cool.
You'll see a lot of people like the shameful looks like.
I would also wait till Saturday.
I'm gonna hand it to everybody. I'm gonna hand it to
Because
girls.
Friday, everyone's kind of is still in that zone of, okay, we just got here. Next day, some people may not have showered.
You're right.
After
Okay,
a whole day at PAX.
I'll do it on Saturday.
Saturday, I think, is a good day.
I'll do it on Saturday. I'm gonna hand it to kids. I'm gonna hand it to like animals. I'm gonna hand it to like guys, girls, old people, young people.
Video of
I'm
you
just gonna-
trying to hand
Dude,
deodorant to animals.
we need to coordinate this because Rythone, I want you there to run the camera.
All right,
I want
can
you
do
to be
that.
my cameraman, and you're gonna sit there, and I'm gonna start handing out just sticks of deodorant with our Noob Shelter logo on them. I think that's gonna be good publicity for next year. I really think that is.
You're gonna get a lot of haters because you're handing them deodorant.
I don't give a fuck. I'd rather have haters than nobody.
Actually, you're gonna get a lot of fans because you're out there defending the righteous good.
I'm trying to remember.
Here, you think, have this. Like,
who was it that quoted that?
what smells like a gym bag? Here, have fun.
I want to know who wrote that. Let's see. It was this band Lower Class Brats had an album. One of my favorite punk bands had an album called "Rather Be Hated Than Ignored," and I take that title with me wherever I go. So yeah, I'm gonna hand out pit sticks to everybody at PAX with our logo on them, and they're gonna come back and they're probably gonna hate me. But you know what? I'd rather be hated than ignored.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Thank you,
Rythone.
Rythone.
No, seriously, we're gonna do this. We're gonna start doing some
Got
money.
my-
So
we're
Pat-
gonna get some business cards printed out so for the people who don't stink, and be like, hey, like, okay, for the people who do stink, the deodorant will be the business cards.
No,
The people
no,
who don't,
no, no,
we'll
no,
get a
no,
normal
no.
business card.
No, I got to offend everybody. So everyone, no matter if they stink or don't stink, is getting a deodorant stick. That's how I'm going to do this. 1,000 deodorant sticks with our logo on them. I'm going to hand them out
Oh, just no.
at
like,
random. At freaking random.
Somebody's
Oh,
gonna.
no.
I'm going to run
At
this
random
thing.
will make it even worse because it's gonna look like you're calling them out.
I'm gonna be like the TSA. You have been selected for a random screening. You have been selected for a random pit stick.
You know, that would be awesome if someone
Throw 'em
from,
into the
like,
crowd.
Rooster Teeth or Game Grumps was like, "Why are you giving me deodorant?" Man.
If I see Jonathan Colton walking into the building, I'm gonna hand him a pit stick.
Oh, you
Dude,
gotta give one to front a lot.
Yeah, if I see MC
I'm just gonna go hug
Frontalot
him.
walking into the building, I'm going to hand him a pit stick. If I see... Ooh, I think I have problems on my tablet.
Is it dead?
No, it is popping up spam. My browser pops up every few minutes.
I think one of your kids did
Dun,
something.
I know. I might have to do a wipe and reset. That's okay, though. I don't use my tablet that much anyways, other than
Third
for my
technical difficulty.
wonderful soundboard. So anyways, anything else that you could tell us, Sarah, about PAX? I mean, that caught your mind. We were talking before the
A few
show.
things caught my eye. There are a few things I probably should have checked out, but like Hob, I knew was really big and people were talking about it. But every time I went there, the lines were a little long. So I decided to just skip and go check out some of the other booths. Although there was one line that I stood in like 2 or 3 times for this game, Gigantic.
Nice.
It's backwards on here, but anyway, it's a really, really fun game. It's a MOBA style game, kind of over the shoulder, kind of like Smite. But what's kind of nice about it is you can jump around. It feels more like you're in the game. You're moving around. You can jump and do all sorts of different stuff. To me, it was a lot more fun. It's hard to describe because it is a MOBA, but you're basically you have two, what are they called? It's called gigantic. So gigantic monsters on each side they're trying to take down. But it was a ton of fun. That's one that I really liked. Another cool one that I really stood out to for me was Viking Squad. I saved some of the business cards. This one's a really cool one because I could use as a coaster.
Nice.
So I got like 4 of them.
That's pretty slick.
Okay, so we gotta make a pack here real quick, not to cut you off. But next time, if you happen to get the packs before and we don't, again next year, we gotta make you our official swag collector. And like, you got to bring something back for the show.
I don't know about swag. I'm terrible about standing in line specifically for swag. I'm not interested in the swag. I'm actually there to check out games.
Well, Matt, if you want to go, I think that would be on you then, and then Rythone and I can just chill out front in like some lawn chairs, hug people. If they smell like a gym bag, everybody gets it.
If you want,
I should have thought
Kennori, if you want to be the official pit master, as it were, as I'm going to dub it, the official pit master.
I'm not gonna smell some dude's armpits. Not 1,000.
No, I'm not asking you to smell armpits. Just randomly hand people pit sticks.
I'd be like, if I'm fat and I can smell good, you can too. Here you go.
Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on from the pit sticks. That's a good idea. We're gonna do it, but let's just move on. So, anyways, go ahead, Sarah. Continue. Anything else other than
Viking Squad's another one I really liked. This one is sort of a not a brawler, but it's Casual Crashers. I'm sure all of you guys have heard of that game.
Yep.
It's kind of that kind of gameplay, except with Vikings. It's pretty fun. Also very cool. I don't think they'll be releasing until end of this year or early next year is the sound of it. Gigantic, I'm not sure when they're planning on releasing. It's closed beta, otherwise I'd be streaming it.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Unfortunately, I can't yet because of NDA purposes, I guess. So there's none of that. Another cool one. This one looked pretty interesting. Echo? Or Echo, I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Why does that sound familiar?
This game is... I didn't get to really play it because the demo was kind of down at the time when I went to try to play.
Ooh.
But it's sort of like a Minecraft-esque type of game. That I know there's a lot of them out there, but the card says build civilization together to prevent global destruction without causing it in the process. So all resources in the game come from the simulated ecosystem, which runs 24/7 and simulates the individual lives of every plant and animal. So basically what you and your friends do in the game can potentially affect how the world is. It will affect the world.
It's Civ 5, but with Minecraft, or Minecraft with Civ 5 elements.
Yeah, they have another game like that too that's coming out. I don't think they displayed it at PAX, but I heard it. For the life of me, I can't think of the name of it. But you start out with like everybody's playing the game, and then as you slowly, it's not like, I guess it has nothing to do like that. But the game I'm talking about is like as you die. The game will keep on going until every player is dead, and then the game servers just shut down forever.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I gotta find that game, and we'll talk about it on the next episode.
That would be interesting. I'd love to hear more about that one.
Yeah, that one sounds amazing.
What else with this one? It says water. There's a water and pollution system. So you can grow crops, manage pollution, results from mines and buildings, and mines and buildings may contaminate their environment. So that's something you have to keep in mind when playing the game. And like it has an economy and everything. It looks very interesting.
Okay,
I think I can't play because it went down.
It sounds like it has elements of SimCity in it as well now.
It probably has a mix of a couple different games. But it looks pretty cool. I'm excited to see more of this, especially. This looks very interesting. Because I'm not really into Minecraft, mostly because it's heavily focused on building, and I'm not a builder. I know. I'm just not a fan of building things. And that seems to be most of the fun for Minecraft is the building and doing that. And the most I do in Minecraft is just help my friends collect stuff.
Come play on my server.
That's okay.
Go to the Twilight Forest or any of the Chocolate Quest dungeons. I made sure there was actual adventure in there too.
That's what I like is going out and exploring and adventuring and killing stuff. I'll do that, all that stuff. Like everyone's like, oh, I don't want to go kill anything. I'll go do it and collect stuff and explore the mine shafts and find loot and stuff like that. I'm all for that.
I'm a builder in Minecraft myself too. I like building things in Minecraft. I have my own Minecraft server. I joined a Minecraft server with my friend Andy Drains from another show, and I was all ready to get in and build stuff, but for some reason I ended up being the designated gopher. Like I kind of picked myself. I was running out, killing things, bringing people back meat and fish. I don't know how the hell that happened. But yeah, that's kind of
what
what
I was doing. I enjoyed doing that.
I ended up becoming more of a gatherer than I did a builder, and I was like, okay, I can't. I guess you guys don't like my my double decker couch. Anyways, so
let's see what other games. I didn't really. Well, I played it a little bit, I think. No, or did I watch someone play? But there's a game stood out partially because their business cards are kind of slick. But Mechazoo.
Nice.
Ooh.
It looks pretty
Center
cool.
of
Plus, there's a
Product
panda.
That is pretty.
That's another reason why I grabbed it. It's a really pretty business card. I'm impressed by it. But the game also looks very, very pretty. It looks a lot like the style reminds me of Ori and the Blind Forest. So it has that kind of style going for it as far as I can see. It's definitely more of a platformer type of game, similar to Ori and the Blind Forest as well. I thought I had the website up. I guess I don't. Oh, yeah, it's a 2D platformer. Use different mecha animals with all these different skills. But it's a platformer. So,
cool.
Other than the style, it doesn't seem too special, but I didn't have a chance to really look at it. But it looks like something I want to keep an eye on, so that's why I kept the card. Just to see kind of what happens in the future with that.
I love a good platformer.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I was just going to comment. I love a good platformer. Platformers
are
fun.
Yeah. I'm terrible at platformers, so I always find platformers I'm interested in, and then I try to play it, and then I'm like, okay, I guess I'm done. So there are a few I played, like Gianna Sisters is a pretty good one. Yes. I still need to finish it, though. I'm really bad about finishing platformers. That's my problem.
Matt, you'd like this one.
What is that? That looks...
Super Win the Game.
All right, I'm Googling that.
It came in one of my Geek Fuels. It's actually really awesome.
So
that's another thing. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's one of those nostalgic type platformer games. I need to actually... that is on my list of upcoming recordings for Gaming with Geek Fuel. I'm done plugging.
Oh, can you drop a link in that real quick there, Rythone?
For Super Win the Game? Yeah, 1 sec.
This game looks kind of cool. I'll have to check it out after the show. It looks pretty fun. But anyways,
with PAX is I checked out the indie booths a lot.
Okay.
The thing with it though is so many of them were platformers. So I only took the one that actually stood out for me. The others were like, okay, it's just a basic platformer. Since I'm not a huge fan of platforming, I enjoy it from time to time, but I'm not as into it as other people are. So, but that particular one really stood out for me.
And that's why I'm excited to go to PAX, because I'm a big fan of the indie movement, of the indie video game movement. I want to become an indie video game developer one day if I ever get the time to do it. And on top of it, I love platformers. So it sounds like that sounds like something I would love to just like go drool over and be like, oh. Or
yeah, there were a lot of them. So if you like platformers, PAX,
so did most of these
area is the place to be.
So did most of these indie developers have like demo booths?
Well, yeah, they had like they were pretty small demo booths. They're like some of them shared a booth. So with a group of other indie devs. I didn't have a chance to check out all of them, unfortunately. There were a few that caught my eye, but the lines were long, or I was just too tired at that point to stand and wait for my turn.
Because me being on this planet as long as I have and playing as many video games as I have, I've played a lot of good ones and a lot of bad ones, and I have no qualms like playing somebody's demo, and if it's sucking, telling them your game is bad and you should feel bad, and then walking away. Try this.
Yeah, at least telling them, what you don't like about it, maybe.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
You can offer constructive feedback, Matt.
Exactly.
Destructive feedback.
Even that is constructive.
I don't need to crush their dreams. Just point them in the right direction.
I will turn you into the next. I will
They're
turn you
devs.
into the next.
Don't crush them.
I will turn them into the next Phil Fish. I swear to God.
Oh God.
I will make them cry and like rage out.
That was just a bad time for everyone. Mostly him.
Yeah.
What a good episode.
It was a good episode.
That was fun.
That was one of our best episodes that I forgot to do a local recording.
Death, yeah.
Oh man, we did.
It was one of our best episodes that I forgot to do a local recording on. That Twitch was so gracefully enough to knock 23 minutes of the video off.
Aw.
Anyways, so at least we still got the whole video with the cosplayer wrestling in the MMA ring that time. Did they have any of that this year?
Oh yeah, that was fun. No, not this year. There was none of that,
Oh.
unfortunately.
I
I didn't catch anything that was especially crazy to keep an eye out
I was
on.
hoping the honey badger.
Although, did you guys see any of my pictures? I don't know if you did from PAX.
I
I don't think I
yet.
took a picture of it. There was like so the new Fallout, there's that robot guy that's floating around. They had one of those at their booth, and it was like just saying all sorts of different stuff, and
You know what they
it
should've
was
done?
pretty funny. It was an awesome booth to look at. I didn't go in because the lines were crazy, but the booth was pretty cool.
You know what they should have done? They should have attached it to like one of those like little mini drones. Float around.
That would have been pretty cool too.
So anything
That would
else?
have been awesome, actually.
So anything else catch your eye there?
This one was already out, I think, but Party Hard. I went to their booth. Have you guys heard of that game at all?
It sounds familiar. I might have.
So it's on Steam right now. Basically, you are a it's a bit of a dark game. So your neighbors are having a party and it's getting kind of crazy, and you just want it to stop. It's too noisy, and you just want to sleep. So
I've had those nights.
the the aim of the game is to kill everybody in the party.
All right, so here.
So
that
you're
sounds
basically
amazing.
going around trying to kill everyone without getting caught.
So
And
here's
it looks like there's Twitch elements too that allow some interactivity, which is why I'm very much interested in checking it out. I'm supposed to be getting a code from them, but I haven't gotten it yet, so I might even just buy the game.
So
and if I get the code, give it to someone.
Here's the description real quick. It's 3 a.m. Your neighbors are having a loud party. Stop them. Party Hard is a tactical game about stopping parties. Playing as someone who got sick of neighbors having loud parties, you decide to take matters into your own hands with the help of your faithful knife. The story follows a series of mass murders around the United States, with parties taking place in various locations, including Las Vegas, Miami, San Francisco, and more. That sounds disgusting, psychotic, and yet strangely interesting.
It's a pixel. I like the style of it. It's a pixel style looking game. But it looks like a ton of fun, and you have to sneak around, try not to get caught. And it just reminded me of when I was playing The Ship, and how my viewers really liked me playing that game. Apparently,
Let me get the so you guys
which
can
also
see this.
involves murdering people. So I'm like, oh, this fits perfectly in with the other games that I've played on my stream.
Here's the
So-
browser shot of it. If you guys can see, this is Party Hard. As you can see, it's pixelated. It's like a 2D. It's like a down camera 2D.
That just is a black screen on
Oh, it is. You guys.
stream. Yeah. No, it
I
shows
see it
up
fine.
in. There we
but
go.
On the stream,
It,
it looks like it.
Yeah,
there
it's
you
gonna
go.
come
It
up.
just
Hey,
popped up. On the
again,
screen.
delays, because Twitch loves delays. Look at this right here. You can see people dancing. I wonder if they're gonna show a picture of the guy going in and starting to kill everybody. Maybe not.
Oh yeah, you'll see it. Like they're just partying, and you can. What they were doing at the booth too was that each person,
Right.
there was a different demo booths that people would sit at and play. If that person beats the level, everyone that's watching that person gets a free code or got a free code.
Oh
So
wow.
and got the game for free,
That's
which I
cool.
have here. But
Aw.
I haven't gotten the code yet from them. There's like a QR code I scanned, and they're supposed to send me one. But I'm like, oh, that's a pretty cool idea.
They might
'Cause
be.
It's not an easy game.
They might have a queue on that. That's probably
Yeah,
what or they're
that's my
still
guess too.
polishing things up. So
Yeah.
But that's cool. That is really awesome. Anything else you got, or is that pretty much the?
The last one is one that I've actually been playing a lot of, and got some of my other streamer friends to join me on, and a few people that are actually probably watching right now have played, and Brawlhalla. This
Yes.
one I mentioned a
You were
little
talking
earlier
about that,
before the
yeah.
cast.
Mm-hmm.
It is a ton of fun. It's currently in early access, so right now it only has 4-player. It's a brawler, sort of like Super Smash Brothers, but you
Okay.
can play it on Steam, so it's available on your PC, which is a huge plus for me since I don't have a Wii U. And it's been a lot of fun. I really love it, and I'm looking forward to some stuff that they're adding in, like 8-player support. The thing that some people may not like about it is it's kind of like it uses sort of the MOBA. it's going to be free to play when it's released.
Okay.
But it uses kind of the MOBA. How they make money in a MOBA, which is
oh,
No
microtransactions.
they make the legends. Yeah, you purchase the legends, but you can also buy them with gold in-game currency. So I'm okay with that.
So are they gonna have like a rotation like League of Legends or anything like that, where you have like 5 playable
Yes,
characters?
yeah, you get like at least currently it's four characters in the rotation, and you get to try all the different ones. I have a founder's key that I won while I was at PAX, so I actually have all of the current legends that are available right now,
Right.
which is kind of cool.
So I'm looking at
Came
this.
in Loot Crate, and I got all of the brawlers as well. I didn't know that was something special. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
that's special.
This
You can
game
currently
looks really
spend
pretty.
money on the early access. It's like $20, but it's going to go free to play once it's fully released. So if you feel like spending the money, it's there. But otherwise, it'll be free to play eventually.
Okay.
Too bad we're broke, man.
I know, right? We are.
Well, talk
You're
to me
broke like
later
a
on.
joke.
I might be able to figure something out for you guys.
All right, that'd be cool.
I have a contact there, so
Yeah, we would
We'll
love to
see.
get that
Nice.
and do a live play on that. That'd be awesome.
All four
Yeah.
of us go.
I'll see what I can
That was
do.
So,
fun.
so I want to go back to this just so you guys can see this because
Noob Shelter versus
this
each
one
other.
has caught the eye of the Noob Shelter, and I think this is going to be the Noob Shelter's game of the night of sorts. So wrong. That was not the file I wanted. Whatever. We'll just
It
work
was
with
fitting.
it. We'll work with it. But yeah, so this is like a MOBA style fighter.
Yeah, not really MOBA
Microtransactions.
style. As far as getting the characters.
Yeah, the
it's
characters
kind
is
of a
MOBA
style
style.
in that sense, but it's more like a brawler, sort of like
This is what I was interested in.
Super Smash
full
Brothers.
controller support.
Yeah.
Because
They're only 4-minute matches, which means it's nice and quick, and you can move on to the next one. It's a lot of fun.
so you don't have the option for stock.
No, it's
Okay.
just a 4-minute match. At least most of what
I think there's you can do custom matches
Yeah.
and adjust it. There's ranked. Currently,
Okay.
it's only 1v1 for ranked. So, but it's like I said, it's still early access. They have a lot of plans for things to change in the future. So I'm really excited. I actually really like the game, not just because they've given me codes. I actually genuinely like this game a lot, mostly because I don't have a Wii U and I can't play Smash.
No,
Well,
it
yeah.
looks fun.
If you can
blast.
hook us up, Sarah, I would be forever in your debt, and I will
Yes,
have you on.
I will see what I can do.
I will have you on
I will
every
do
other
my best.
episode if you can do it, of course. Yeah, but yeah.
And what I really another thing for me as a streamer is I like finding games that I can play with my viewers from time to time that are easy for them to join. And what I like about this one is that you can just give people a room code to join. You don't have to be they don't have to be on your friends list, so you don't have to take all that time to be like, I need to add you and you and you and you.
Right.
And I know streamers that play Super Smash Brothers are like, we have to add this person to my friends list. And all of these people that are joining me, I have to add them onto my friends list and worry about that. With this, you just give them a room code and they just join your game.
You know, you can do that
Awesome.
with League, right?
But I don't play League.
Oh, I know.
Well, it's just saying. Well, whatever. I mean, yay, League, but this is not League. This is a fighting game that, like, yeah, that's a fighting.
I was just saying.
League can do it.
You're
Yeah,
so
some games some games it's easier to get people joining, and I feel like more and more games are starting to keep in mind that Twitch streamers sometimes like to, or just streamers in general, you know, YouTube Gaming or Hitbox,
Yeah.
like to bring in their viewers and actually interact. Like that's
Exactly.
for me. Not trying to plug my stream or anything, but for me, I like to stream because I can interact with people. I can play games. We can talk and chat. I don't just like playing games by myself all the time. Well, it's fun sometimes if it's a single player game, but sometimes I
Right.
like to actually bring people in and have them join me and join in the fun. So
I just.
I like that I can do that with that game.
I hate to cut you off there, but I just realized I screwed something up here.
Oh.
Look at my date text. It's all broken.
Oops.
I broke it
Oh.
with the. It broke. Oh well. There we go. It looks ugly, so nobody's gonna know what the hell they're watching now. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
What
in the
day is
comments.
today?
I don't know.
Oh,
It is the
wait,
5th
that's
of
another technical
July.
difficulty. Hang on.
Really? Did you just take a shot?
Every single technical difficulty, yes.
Oh my God! Oh, we gotta have an
Here I am
episode.
not smoking because someone's sit sober and Fraser over here taking shots.
Normally it's me staying sober though.
Let's move on, guys, because we're getting close to the 0 hour here.
Yes, we
So,
are.
Sarah, thank you very much for your PAX report. A couple other things that came out of PAX, though. I guess one of the biggest things is Hob, which is developed by Runic Games, the guys that brought you Torchlight. Let me go ahead and take you to their beautiful website here. Oh, my God, this is lovely. So this game is, from what I heard, is like a Legend of Zelda-esque type game. I have not really seen a demo. I wanted to be surprised just as the rest of you, so we're going to kind of check this out real quickly here. Let's see if I can... it's not going to... I don't think it's going to play... Oh, because I turned the Chrome down. Ha ha. It's on me. It's on me. Let me get over here. Come on.
It's
Open
another
it.
shot.
There's another shot there, John. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, it is. Hang on.
There we go.
So what are we drinking tonight, by the way?
Honey Jack.
What is it?
Honey Jack.
Honey Jack?
Honey Jack Daniels.
Yep. With my pint.
Oh, it looks pretty so far from what I've seen. So let's see here what else we got. So, anyways, Runic Games officially announced Hob at PAX. It's going to be coming to PCs and consoles at some point. Hob is billed as being a suspenseful adventure game, and the trailer reveals a world that appears to be mixed with nature and machines, so kind of steampunkish in a sense. And according to their official site, the narrative will be revealed through players' exploration and interaction with the world rather than through traditional text and dialogue. Hob is a vibrant, suspenseful adventure game. As players delve into the mysteries around them, they discover a planet in peril. Can it be mended, or will the world fall into chaos?
Chaos.
Yeah, as you guys know. Again, like I said, we'll have more information on this game on our next episode because I am really interested about it now. So, and it looks really cool. But because they made Hob, Runic also stated that they are not going to be making Torchlight 3. Runic Games did mention that they weren't going to do it for a couple of reasons, mostly because they're burnt out and wanted to make something new. So that's why we have Hob now. The other reason is Runic has no interest in trying to compete with Diablo 3. They were quoted, Marshall Leffler was quoted as saying, "We're just burnt out. Let's admit it, Diablo 3 is killing it right now. Diablo 3 is really fun game. Not that Torchlight 2 isn't a fun game. It is, but it's just different. For us to try to compete with Diablo 3, we weren't trying to compete before. So there's that. So because we're getting Hob, we're not getting Torchlight 3, but I'm okay with that. What do you guys think?
I'm fine with it too. It's nice to see that they're doing something different.
Yeah.
Than Torchlight. I've only played the first one. And it seemed like fun, but it didn't really catch my attention too much. I didn't play for very long.
I played Torchlight 1 because the laptop I had at the time was I could set it to low requirements and actually play it on it. And then same thing with Torchlight 2. I actually got Torchlight 2 first and then got Torchlight through GOG.com when it was on sale for like $5 or something like that. So that was and I haven't beaten either game yet. So because every time I get to play Torchlight, I get sucked into another game, and then, yeah. So, another big news, and Kennori might end up bouncing around and off the walls on this one, is Final Fantasy 15 is coming in 2016. Meh. Meh. The guy whose whole gaming life was built around Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy, the whole, like, the Square
Talk to me
Empire.
about Bravely Default, and then I'll bounce off walls.
Okay. Anyways, Final Fantasy fans have been in a never-ending wait for this wonderful title to come out. At the event, Square Enix promised fans that the game will come out in the next 15 months. As of now, a probable 2016 release seems legit for Final Fantasy 15. Again, I will go on record as saying Final Fantasy is a fad. Thank you.
What? It's a very long-running fad.
Yeah.
It is a fad. I am sorry.
Would you call Call of Duty a fad?
Yes.
No. Yeah. Pretty much, I would. And I'm gonna have a bunch of COD jocks come after me after the show. I'm gonna have to lock the doors. So,
It's funny too, because he says that, And I wonder, my first two Final Fantasy games were Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy VII. Matt, do you remember who bought me those games?
Mom.
Uh-uh.
It wasn't me. I never owned Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. No,
You
I never.
Yes, you did, because you got Final Fantasy Chronicles
No,
4
no,
and
no.
Chrono
Okay.
Trigger for the PS1.
All right, Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger,
Final
yes.
Fantasy VII, you gave it to me for Christmas.
Chrono Trigger, yes, but I've never, up until recently, I've never owned a Final Fantasy game, and I owned the first Final Fantasy for NES.
Matt,
I never
Final
owned.
Fantasy Chronicles was the package that Chrono Trigger for the PS1 came in.
Oh,
and in
was it?
was Final Fantasy IV. You technically owned a Final Fantasy game before I did.
I just want to go on record that I bought it because of Chrono Trigger. That's the
Doesn't
only
matter.
reason why I bought it.
Semantics.
Yep.
Calling it
Okay.
a fad.
Sure.
Sure.
Anyways, so moving on. We've already talked about this on the show. Xbox One bundle with the Elite controller. They talked about their new bundle. It's set to be available for about $500 here in the United States. The Elite bundle will include a new, more powerful Elite controller. Actually, we didn't talk about this one. We talked about the 1 terabyte with the new 3.5 millimeter headphone jack.
Where's all my links to drop?
I don't have any links for you right now on this.
Oh, they were adding the 3.5 head jack. That I didn't
Yeah,
know.
on the
That
1
Ken's got a
terabyte
really
on the one,
awesome
so it's like a
controller.
version 2 Xbox One controller. But the Elite, and I saw this on Amazon when I was looking for controllers, is like psychotic. This thing, the controller itself, is selling for $150.
Wow.
So, and now the Xbox One Elite bundle is coming with a 1 terabyte hard drive, Xbox One, and one of those Elite controllers. It's also got a new solid-state hybrid storage drive that Microsoft claims will allow the console to boot up and up at 20% faster than its current models. So, and then, of course, there was word of a Borderlands movie at PAX. If you guys are fans of the Borderlands series, I didn't hear about this, but apparently there's this movie based on the crazy Borderlands series that's been going around for quite some time. News about it. At this year's PAX, the movie iteration of it was finally brought out into the open. Lionsgate is going to be producing it. They got the IP. And a superhero movie produced, also being in the mix. Don't know much about that. We'll get more information on that and report that to you as it comes in. For your XCOM fans, unfortunately, XCOM 2 is going to be delayed. The eagerly anticipated PC exclusive. The high-profile sequel to XCOM, Enemy Unknown, was previously slated for a November release this year, but it's probably not going to pop out until February 2016. It looks like around the 5th. Big news for Street Fighter fans. I am a big Street Fighter fan myself, so this kind of hits home. Capcom's upcoming Street Fighter title, Street Fighter V, is already in the pipeline, and to commemorate the arrival of the title, Comcast has revealed the contents that fans will be able to access on either pre-ordering the game or choosing the heavy-hitted collector's edition.
Hidden R.
Customs, including on where you pre-order it as well, will determine what you get. You also get special battle costumes for Ryu, Chun-Li, M. Bison, and Cammy. If you choose to pre-order a physical version of the game, know that the collector's edition packs the game disc, a 10-inch Ryu statue, a 48-page hardcover art book, download codes for Street Fighter comics, a soundtrack sampler featuring some of the Street Fighter's best songs, and a 1-month subscription to Capcom's Twitch channel. Capcom has a Twitch channel that's a subscription? What?
Well, yeah, they'll have like a $5 subscription so you can get like for any partnered streamer, so like emotes and things like that.
Oh, okay.
And it
Yeah.
might be, I don't know, I've never been to Capcom channel, but some channels will only allow subscribers to chat.
Oh, wow.
So I'm wondering if maybe they do that.
See,
If
if you
that's the
guys
case,
are
it makes
lucky, if
sense.
you guys are watching the show and chatting, we are not, we don't do that. So, yeah. What is going on? Volume is going up and down. We're
Yep.
distracting. It's Matt's mic. Okay. Darn Skype.
Yeah, it's Skype. It's nothing you're doing.
Yeah, it's not me. It's
So-
it's Skype a lot.
I'll talk to you later about maybe using my TeamSpeak and maybe we can look into Zoom.
Yeah,
If I help you guys.
That might.
I
yeah.
think my server host actually offers that along with my server subscription. I'll look into that too, because I think I can bundle that in for like an extra $2 a month.
Nice.
Kennori, we have
That's
those
really
emotes.
No, those are the emotes of the streamer I follow.
It looks like it's a cat, and is that John fucking Cena?
No, that's John
No,
Zeno.
Oscar.
I follow Xenoside Genius. He's a Path of Exile.
Oh.
I see.
Wow.
He's a Path of Exile streamer. He's an amazing streamer as well. That's his cat, and then he likes the whole John Cena meme.
Jeez.
So he
wow.
just photoshopped his head on John Cena's face.
Nice.
Anyways, moving on. So there is this game that's coming out called Y2K. Let me see if I can bring it up here. So this
no link for
game
me.
Y2K is it's supposedly a game about hipsters. On show at PAX Prime this week was a playable build of Y2K dubbed a postmodern RPG. It's surreal and funny take on mother-style Japanese role-playing games. So this is kind of like a mother clone.
Oh, I did see this.
Set at the end of the 1990s, the story of a group of friends who
Yes.
travel around suburban America and attempt to find an internet starlet kidnapped by an elevator. Kennori, this is right up your road.
It actually looks pretty good. I
The
saw
games,
it. I forgot
the
about
games
it.
make
But I saw it.
this is actually up my road too, because I'd love to save a starlet from a kidnapped by an elevator. The game's main character is a hipster who does combat using vinyl records, while his associates use other personal items like a camera strap and a keytar. Ooh, that's cool. Combat is based around timing and visual puzzles, and is a good-looking game with plenty of jokes about modern life as well as some highly surreal sections. It looks like it's going to be out this winter on PlayStation 4, Vita, Wii U, and Windows PC. So we will get a copy of it on the PS4 and do a live stream here on Noob Shelter's site on twitch.tv/Noob Shelter. We'll give you guys dates on that. If you want information about the show, again, follow us, facebook.com/Noob Shelter, on Facebook, noobshelter.com. Also, and twitch.tv/Noob Shelter. Don't watch any of our VOD here because it's going to be muted, especially after I do this, because I got muted for this when I did my DuckTales gameplay.
If you keep it under 30 seconds, I think we should be good.
I don't trust Twitch to do that.
No. I got muted for this song. And I got muted for half. I got muted for half
because I don't want my VOD muted.
And I got muted for half the music in DuckTales Remastered as well too.
Yeah.
Like literally, like the moon theme got muted. I
So-
think-
There
it's
should
so
be a
dumb that-
way around that, I'm sure. I know a
I'm not
couple
gonna-
of the streamers I follow are able to do
We'll
all
get into
sorts
that towards the end of the show. I'll let you guys know how that went for me. And then, of course, I think I missed one. Yes, I did. So if you guys like You Don't Know Jack,
Yes.
they're in very different forms. You'll be happy to know that Jackbox Games, the guys who created You Don't Know Jack, now have a party pack. Party Pack 2 has been announced at PAX Prime, which features another game called Fibbage 2. I've never played that one. But Jackbox Games, the guys behind, of course, You Don't Know Jack, announced plans. They had a party bundle called the Jackbox Party Pack. They announced plans for a sequel. While the original 5 title pack was anchored by trivia game You Don't Know Jack, the new bundle's central game will be Fibbage 2. In Fibbage, players respond to an obscure trivia question with answers designed to bamboozle opponents. All players fake replies as well as the correct answer, and then all players' fake replies as well as the correct answer are then presented. It's going to be available. The package is going to be available for PS3, 4, Xbox One, and Windows PC. I believe they're going to launch it on Steam. It will be through Steam. So if you guys are into You Don't Know Jack, I love that game. It's a fun game.
And the Jackbox Party Pack is a ton of fun. Like I have it on my PS4, and on Steam just so I can stream it once in a while. But it's It's really a lot of fun to just have a group of people, especially if you're having a party. Get everyone together and play. You can just use your phone. You don't need a controller. You just use your phone, and
That's
you can
amazing.
make all the selections and draw. And it's a really neat idea, and I'm glad they did it. And I really hope with Jack, the Jackbox Party Pack 2, that they implement something to help Twitch streamers use it a little more
That'd be
fluidly.
cool. That would be amazing. Kennori, take a note of that, the Jack Party Pack there.
I recommend it. It's very
because if they got it for
It's fun.
PS4, that's something we're going to want to look into. That'd be a fun family game for gaming night. And Sarah, after the show, I would love your PlayStation 4 information.
Sure. I'm not on it very often lately.
Well, that's fine.
but I
Neither
can
are
definitely
we.
get to you.
Neither are we until Kennori gets his JRPGs, and then he's going to be on it like crack.
Nice.
Not knocking you, man. I understand that was the whole reason why we went in on a PlayStation 4.
The whole reason? It was the only reason.
Well, I wanted it for Mortal Kombat X. It's the first and only Mortal Kombat game that I can actually execute fatalities on without cheat codes. Seriously, I've been doing really good with fatalities on Mortal Kombat X. There might still be some VOD on my Mortal Kombat X streams if you guys want to check it out after the show.
Jackbox Party Pack, I just noticed this, at least for Fibbage 2, audience play up to 10,000 audience members can play along with the game, voting for their favorite answers and trying. They actually have Fibbage 1 that's available, which does the same thing, but I forgot you can do that.
Whoa,
People.
10,000 audience
For the
members?
huge streamers, there are some big streamers out there, so
That would
you can
be
have up to
amazing.
10,000 people joining in.
That's gonna
That's
be
crazy.
bigger. That could be bigger than Twitch plays Pokemon. No, that'll never be bigger than.
That became
Are they
almost like
still?
a cult.
Are they still doing that?
It is a cult.
Is Twitch still doing Twitch
Trace
plays
Helix.
Pokemon?
They've moved on to, last time I checked, they were up to, I think, Diamond.
Oh wow, jeez. I have to look those up.
Most of the progression happens at night when the trolls are sleeping.
Yeah, I understand. Anyway,
they're on Pokemon Battle Revolution right now.
Oh, God.
And there's 300 people watching.
Oh wow, hey, get them over here. Can we get at least
it's all
5 of those
about
people
Twitch
here?
plays Dark Souls now.
Anyways,
Oh gosh.
oh my God, Twitch plays Dark Souls. Is that a thing?
Oh,
Tried it.
Is that a
That would be
thing?
awful.
I know what I'm doing after this episode. Troll-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo-lo. Do I have that guy? I don't know if I have that guy. I don't have that guy.
Should.
Damn it, I do. No, I don't. I do. I don't.
I do.
I do not.
Hang on.
Play him. We're going to get muted for that.
We're already going to be muted.
Gonna be
What do you-
muted
Anyways,
for all
while
the
he's-
things that happen here.
While he's looking for that.
I don't have to look. You just got to wait for it to load. Do you have Smite or Gauntlet that you play?
I wanted to get Gauntlet, but I was too broke.
I used
so.
to play Gauntlet back in the day.
The new one.
There's a new
Otherwise,
Gauntlet?
I've got 2 codes that we can totally do as a giveaway at the end of the show.
No, save him.
No. Save them.
I
Will
won't.
do.
I'll do it. Anyways, so
Sarah, did you say you had Gauntlet?
I do not have Gauntlet. I have.
Okay, give one to my brother and give the other one to Sarah. You guys can play.
I just don't know how much I'll be playing.
dude,
it.
I can do it.
Okay, then if you're not
Dude,
sure,
I'm just gonna do it better than you. It's okay.
You can do it much better than I can, but
We're gonna get muted. We're gonna get muted.
oh wait, you know what? We were talking about Street Fighter. Hang on.
What? Oh, jeez.
Oh God, keyboard fell. I have.
We just went off the rails.
go way off the rails.
Wait, that was not Street Fighter. Why are you on
No.
crack?
But this is.
Wow, we have a lot of people watching.
Oh,
We
I
do?
see. A little
Why
I don't want to
people?
know.
headband.
I don't want to know
Yeah.
who's watching. I don't want to know this stuff. I'm gonna get all shy and
Ah,
stuff like that.
hello, people. Welcome. Although, there are
This
very
should
few
be our
people-
theme song for the Noob Shelter now.
Oh
Let's go,
wait.
throw away.
This is a new
Hey.
show. This is now. How many times can Twitch mute us in like a 90-minute period? I am your host, San Juan DeBardo.
Does dropping the keyboard count as a technical difficulty?
No.
I asked chat, not you.
All right, guys. Okay, so chat room,
We only have 2 topics left.
chat
anyway.
room,
Let's
chat
talk-
room, chat room,
Oh,
real
God.
quick. All right, so Rythone is playing a drinking game called however many technical difficulties we have, he takes a shot. Okay.
Oh.
So he dropped his keyboard. Does that count as a technical difficulty? Because usually
No.
the difficulties happen on my end. So we're gonna take a poll. Whoever people say it is a technical difficulty, we're gonna take a quick. So start typing.
I'm so glad it's my Saturday.
One person says it's a
of course
tech
I
difficulty.
say that.
One person says yes.
I
Do
knew
we have
it.
anybody else?
One of our two active.
Guys, this is an interactive Twitch segment we're doing right now. We're being like all the big Twitch streamers and like
Come on,
Sarah.
everybody.
Signs 89 says yes, the keyboard drop is
Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? This guy is going to take a shot if his
I'm
keyboard
pretty sure
drop
they're just
counts as a
lurking
technical
and
difficulty.
watching.
Lurkers, take the shot.
Yep.
All
I
right.
count that
Hey,
as a
signs
yes.
89.
I know them both. They'll probably say yes.
You win. You win a bottle of
Signs is a
Excedrin.
drink.
I'm gonna give
guy.
signs 89 a bottle of Excedrin. Not really, because I need this. You can have some nails. I have some nails.
Gunner, just drink it.
Virus.
Hey, Kennori, do we still have that Mega Man amiibo?
You do. It's packed away, but we
We're
have it.
here.
We
All right.
also we have
Next episode, we're
I
gonna
have
do a
this.
giveaway.
God damn it, Kitty.
What is that?
We
That's
have
the
two.
way. Come over here and show yourself. Say hi.
We're
I
live.
don't have makeup on.
Gunner,
That was what I was told.
Rythone, we're getting demands that you need to drink. Is that your shot?
No, I took the shot.
Oh, he already took the shot. It must be lag.
That was very quick.
It must be lag. This is why we used to broadcast on Hitbox TV, because the lag was like instant, like milliseconds. So, but anyways, moving on before we got way off the rails there. So last but not least, Xenoblade Chronicles X. They're gonna get a special. North America's getting a special edition. This is kind of cool. So Nintendo will release a special edition version of the Wii U role-playing game Xenoblade Chronicles X in North America this December. It's the special edition is going to cost about $89.99 and will release alongside the standard edition on December 4th. The special edition includes in the package a copy of the game, artwork. More than 100 pages of concept art in that book. Matted art card featuring an illustration from some artist, Takashi Kojo, and a Xenoblade-themed USB drive. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I guarantee that USB drive is probably only going to be like 4 gigs. So
Could be.
Who knows? It might be bigger because
if
this
somebody
isn't 2005
actually
anymore.
buys that, if you guys are watching and you guys actually buy that, I want you to email us show@noobshelter.com when you get the package. We'll wait till December for you to email us. Just try not to forget. Show@noobshelter.com. Tell us how big the thumb drive is, because I want to know. The USB drive is going to be preloaded with 10 music tracks from the game's soundtrack as well too. So that's pretty cool. That's awesome. So last but not least, of course, before we close out the show, Kennori has some updates about. He has been watching a lot of LoL sports.
Not a lot.
Well, mostly
Okay,
the
so
North America.
in all honesty, one of my favorite teams, Cloud9, in the North American League Championship Series, or the LCS. They were doing terribly because they lost one of their best players, who was also pretty much their team leader, because he had a wrist injury. And if you have a wrist injury, you can't play like those hardcore games. So he stepped to the side, and they brought in another. Player from. He was a Swede, I think. And he took over, and they just weren't doing great. And it broke my heart. I still love Cloud9. They were my early favorites last Worlds, and I will still I'm still rooting for them.
I actually follow Cloud9 on Facebook. I didn't see that. That kind of sucks. It sounds like real quick. I just want to comment. When you said Swede, that sounded very derogatory.
It would be, but he calls himself a Swede. So
like some Swede.
Okay, I don't care about his nationality. He's actually weird thing about Incarnation is he was I guess you could call him a convicted cheater on WoW, not WoW, but League of Legends. But he was reformed, and he actually got his got permission to compete in championships again. So Cloud9 picked him up after their team lead Ty had to leave. But about 3-4 weeks into the preseason, I guess you could call it like the North American season.
Right.
The team wasn't doing so great. They were like 9th or 10th place, and 10th is last in the North American LCS. And mysteriously, for unknown reasons, their jungler left, and Hai comes in to take over his spot. Now, the first 2 games weren't that great, and I had hoped they would be better, and I was just like, I can't watch anymore. Because, Matt, it would be like watching the Seahawks lose over and over and over.
And if you guys don't know out there, I am a humongous Seahawks fan.
Like, it broke my heart, and then, like, after a while, it just became apparent that they just weren't going to make it to the World Series for League of Legends. And then, like, one day last week, I mean, I saw a post from Kotaku saying Cloud9 managed to get into the World Series. I'm like, how?
Right.
Apparently there was like an average Joe's Cinderella story. They came out of nowhere and started winning all their games again. And like one of my other favorite teams, Gravity, got their shit kicked in by them. And now apparently,
doesn't that hurt though when you got 2 favorite teams and it's hard to root for somebody? I mean,
oh no, it makes for great games.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like,
it's like
I enjoy watching it. Like if you guys want to like see League of Legends played to its best,
like if the Mets and the Mariners ever met at the World Series, which will never happen because both teams unfortunately have issues that they need to work through. But if the Mets and the Mariners ever met at the World Series, my head would explode because I like both teams. But anyways, go ahead and continue, Kennori. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, it's fine. Now, so pretty much the 3 teams that got in, they got into the World Championship Series, and these teams, they branch outside of League of Legends, because I know CLG has a few Dota teams, and Team Solo Mid has like a Hearthstone team or something. But Cloud9, I know they have They have a Hearthstone team. They have a Counter Strike team. They have a They have a. I think they're making a Smite team now.
Jeez.
Like they're going going overboard, and
the day they make a Minecraft team, maybe I'll try to sign up.
What's that?
Because that's the only game I'm somewhat good at is Minecraft.
But no, it was nice seeing them get to the LCS, like the World's Championship Series, and starting in October, that's starting up. So we'll have more information then. But we have 3 teams from America over there, and hopefully they do well. Probably not, because they're going against a bunch of Asians, and Asians are much better at video games than we are.
We got American teams in Europe going in Europe going against a bunch of Asians.
No, it's
Well, they're all European cities from what I'm seeing for the most part.
No, because I know there's a few Brazilian teams going in.
Oh, okay.
Like Kaboom Esports is Brazilian, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Kaboom.
And then I think Fnatic is going in as well, and they're a European team. And I know the 2 Samsung teams are going in as well.
What was that movie that I watched that was amazing? You guys remember that movie? It was I think. Oh God, I forgot the name of it. It was a Dota. Oh, it was a Dota movie. Never mind. Continue.
But yeah, but yeah, anyway, so yeah, come October, that's gonna start happening. Root for America. I have an unnatural hatred for Team Solo Mid, TSM. But if they win, that'd be great, because America can show that we're actually good at video games for once.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
If they lose in, like, it wasn't CLG, was it? Yeah, it was CLG. Chronology Gaming that got in as well, because Aftermoon was in that one, in that team. So
what are the dates now for this?
I think it starts on the 2nd of October.
All right, let me see.
And that's when the group stages start.
Okay, so it looks like
I think there's like 16 teams.
Okay, so I got
they're split up into 4 groups, and the top 2 teams in each group get to move on to the main tournament bracket.
Okay.
And that's where it begins.
All right,
Until then, it's just random games. It's not really random. They're just fighting each other, and whoever gets the most points, top two teams in each group, get to move on to the bracket stage.
I got the schedule up here. I did get it pulled up. Looks like group stages will be between the 1st and 4th and the 8th and 11th of October in Paris. Quarterfinals will take place between the 15th and 18th of October in London. Semifinals will be on the 24th and the 25th in Brussels, and the finals will be on Halloween at the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Berlin, Germany. So check them out, LOL Sports. We got na.lolesports.com. I'm pretty sure you can get more information on any streaming information for that. Rythone, you dropped that in the chat, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
I thought it dropped it. Hang on.
Okay, and going to Gunner Craft's comment, yeah, and North America does win in some games. Actually, Cloud9 won the IEM, or Intel Extreme Masters, against the Unicorns of Love, that last winner, which is great. It was their first international tournament they won, but it isn't the World Series. Like that's the thing that I want to see us win at. Like I don't care if it's TSM.
It's just as bad. It's just as bad as the United States team getting to like Soccer World Series and then us losing like first round or something. So if you're a soccer fan, that applies to you. Think of soccer and the U.S. team, you know. So, and the movie I was thinking of was called Free to Play. It's a documentary. It's about Dota 2, nothing to do with LoL, but it's still a really good movie. I highly recommend you watch that. That and Indie Game as well too, because you can see Phil Fish all freaking out and squirreling up like a little fucking squirrel. Like, oh my god, my game is crashing all over the place. Anyways, so I think that's it.
Nope.
What? We got one more else?
We haven't covered hardware.
Hardware. Can we cover that another time? Because we're really over time right now.
Okay.
I'm sad to say that we are actually over time. We will cover hardware in our next episode. I'll try to do an episode real fast. So I want
hardware focused one.
Yeah, exactly. And because we are gamers of all varieties: PC, console, card game, board game, paper and pencil. So
U.S. women's team won the World Cup.
Woohoo!
Nice.
That's in real sports, though.
That's what that Hope Solo chick.
Esports is a real sport.
That is
it
what
was
that
on
Hope
ESPN. That means it's a real sport now, right?
The women's
ESPN
soccer World Cup
maybe.
U.S. team. That crazy chick Hope Solo that ate somebody's face and beat up some people in Kirkland, Washington was on that team. Google Hope Solo. Yeah, Solo spelled just like Han Solo. Like the demon child of Han and Layla. Leia. I'm thinking of the song. Leia. Hope Solo bit somebody, went all zombie on somebody and beat somebody and kidnapped some people or something like that, and they still let her play soccer.
Jeez, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, it was all over the news.
Good thing she didn't do it on the field.
And this was up north in Kirkland, so up in Kirkland, Washington. And just so you guys know, Costco is not headquarters out of Kirkland, Washington. It's headquarters out of Issaquah.
Oh,
Kirkland brand stuff. Yeah, I learned that from somebody when I worked at Wave Broadband. Anyways, of all things that I learned, the stuff that I remember as opposed to the stuff that I should remember that I forget. My head is just full of useless knowledge. Did you know that Twinkies were once filled with banana cream until I think it was World War I or World War II, that they had the rationed bananas, and that's why Twinkies now have regular cream in them, although they brought back the banana cream.
Oh.
More useless trivia from Matt Fugitive. Anyways, that's all we got for tonight, folks.
Can I just say one thing?
Go ahead.
So if you have an Xbox One, I just saw something that says that Castle Crashers is going to be free on the Xbox One if you owned it on the 360. So if you have an Xbox One, download it tomorrow. I have one, so I need to make sure to do that too. So I'm making a note.
That reminds me of something. I got to look this up. I meant to look this up because I was going to rage about it. The new Metal Gear Solid game, I think, was for free for Xbox One owners.
Yes, if you have Xbox Live, if you pay for the subscription, which reminds me, I need to make sure to download my free stuff.
If I remember correctly, you have to, with the Xbox One, you have to continue your subscription forever to continue playing the game.
I don't think I'll be canceling mine anytime soon.
Okay.
You just
I know with
and then you can cancel.
I know with 360,
That's true.
with the 360, you can download games and they're yours to keep, whether you keep your subscription or not. But with the Xbox One, they're doing what the PlayStation did, where you have to keep your PlayStation subscription going to get the free games and to keep playing them. If you lose your subscription, then you can't play the free games, which is why I can't play Fez anymore on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, because I think you can resubscribe and play, right?
What's
if
that?
you wanted to, you can resubscribe and play.
Yeah, I can.
But
anytime,
yeah.
but-
Well, I don't remember the last time I didn't have my Xbox Live subscription enabled, so I'm not too worried about it personally.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, Sarah, for joining us again tonight. Check her out. Twitch.tv/aSleepyPanda, I believe is your URL, right?
Yes.
And I think, aren't you simulcasting us?
I just did a quick random live
We're
just
being
showing that I
hosted
went
by-
live and then turned it off, and then I hosted this channel.
Oh, okay. That's
So that
what you're
people
doing.
can see that, I'm on another show.
Oh, okay.
Through
'Cause,
Twitch.
So we're kind of
yeah,
doubling up here. That's kind of cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Just pimping us out.
And none of her subscribers are ever going to check out the show ever again after tonight. So that's cool. It's okay because you know what?
Bring her back all the time.
I know, right? Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Shh. Anyways, so Sarah, thank you for joining us. And that's it, guys. We are done for tonight. Again, I want to thank Sarah for joining us. Twitch.tv/aSleepyPanda. Kennori, glad you're here in the next room. Rythone, thank you for being here again. Hopefully we'll have you on the show again soon once we figure out your schedule and everything. And then again, of course, don't forget, help John Porta, our other co-host. Head off to GoFundMe.com. The URL's right there. John can drop it back into in the chat. Help him fight GBS. Get him back on our show because we need him. He's always fun to have. Good old color commentator. And thank you all for watching us, especially everybody that came here to just see Sarah. We get it. we're not that beautiful.
I plugged myself.
We're just
We're getting there.
We're a bunch of
getting there.
ugly, hairy schlumps, except for Kennori. He
Hey.
shaved. You shaved. You shaved. I said
Yeah.
except for Kennori.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay? I'm a hairy
Fine.
schlub. Frey's a hairy schlub. So we're good. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Hosts, you know what to do. Stick around for a few minutes. We'll talk a little bit afterwards. Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Incorporated. We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. Nothing's gonna turn us back now. Straight ahead and on the track now. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way.
The Noob Shelter is a production of Fourside Media. For more information, check us out at foursidemedia.com. You can also check us out online at noobshelter.com, twitch.tv/noobshelter, and facebook.com/noobshelter. Subscribe and like us on Facebook for more information of our upcoming broadcasts. Thank you all very much for our probably biggest show we'll ever have in our lives, and have a good rest of your night.